Don't worry about it, old timer. I am already fighting one vampire, I can handle another.
No, be careful. Don't deviate from the current task. VCSN, let the Hunter and the false timeline Von Dukes know what's going on.
In the meantime, I will scan over the audio log. Perhaps we will find clues.
Okay, sounds good. Be safe, everyone.
Okay, be safe, everyone. I can't seem to stop listening to that audio log. It's been days, the way that thing talked. The way it spoke of us. The way it talked like it was us. Imposter. I know that bastard is back. Or rather, he must have never truly died. The imposter spread his influence and inserted himself into every single timeline in one way or another. Just because we killed the storyteller. Just because we killed the body of the imposter. It does not mean we truly did. But if it's any reconciliation, he might as well be powerless. There's no factory, army, or storyteller to help him this time. He's nothing but a voice in the multiverse. But it's clear he was talking to someone else as well. Was he possibly talking to Lord Eshelman? What do those two have in common? Vampires have heavy prejudice against all other bio-life. And the imposter hates anyone who's not his definition of an ideal human. Why would they work together? What would they gain? The imposter, while very knowledgeable and admittedly wise, he has no physical body or any form of powers. His night sight and ethereal vision is gone. There's no .44 Magnum imbued with our DNA to take us out. It's the definition of a useless relationship. But maybe that's a half-assed take. He clearly does have some form of DNA structure. Otherwise he wouldn't be able to use the network. But regardless, it's not like they can build him a new body. We are freeing humans and destroying the fear boxes on a daily basis. We have already evacuated as many as 30 fear boxes. And are currently readying them for war. Error, impossible rouge call sign detected, he hell help. Van Vaav Anjikis. Hell. Audi ADI audio log AUD SFYDWTRDWWD GUK WFWSF audio log force play. I inhale deeply, savoring the sickly sweet aroma that permeates the air. It's the scent of decay, of decomposition, the unmistakable fragrance of death. To most, it's repulsive, but to me, it's a symphony for the senses, a tantalizing embrace of morbidity. As I stand amidst the crumbling ruins, surrounded by the remnants of forgotten lives, I can't help but feel a sense of exhilaration. Each decaying corpse tells a story, whispers secrets of lives once lived, now surrendered to the relentless march of time. The maggots writhing within the festering flesh, the bones picked clean by scavengers, they all speak to me in a language only I can understand. They sing of the inevitability of death, of the fragility of existence, and of the beauty that lies within the macabre. Indeed, the darkness that envelops me may seem ominous, and my fascination with death may appear unsettling to those who stumble upon me in these forsaken places. But fear not, for I am not the harbinger of doom, nor am I the one who extinguishes life's flame. I am merely a humble observer, a witness to the twisted dance of my kind and species. Like a shadow in the night, I move through the world unseen, my presence unnoticed by those who cling to the light. I do not revel in the destruction that unfolds around me. Instead, I seek to understand it, to unravel the mysteries that lie hidden within the darkest recesses of the human soul. For you see, in this world of chaos and despair, I am but a humble scholar, studying the intricacies of madness and the depths of depravity. I do not judge those whose actions I witness, I merely document them, cataloging their atrocities for posterity. Understand the primal urges that lurk within us all, hidden beneath the thin veneer of civilization. When the sun dips below the horizon and darkness descends upon the land, it awakens something ancient and untamed within us, a hunger that cannot be sated by the trappings of modern life. The scent of blood in the wind, the rhythmic thump of a heartbeat echoing in the night, it ignites a fire within, a primal urge that demands to be quenched. But despite the allure of such base desires, I resist. For I am not ruled by the whims of instinct, I am a creature of reason and restraint. Though the darkness may tempt me with promises of power and gratification, I choose instead to walk the path of control, to resist the pull of my most primal urges. It's a common misconception that the acts committed under the shroud of darkness are merely for the thrill of sinning. But alas, the truth is far more sinister. To my kind, this is not a game or a dalliance in depravity, it is a solemn duty, a holy retribution ordained by our very existence. While we may denounce the religions of mankind, it would be folly to believe that my kind is without its own faith. We serve a deity far more ancient and malevolent than any conceived by mortal minds, a being of unfathomable darkness and boundless cruelty. Our actions are not driven by mere desire or whim, they are a tribute to the will of our God, a sacrifice upon the altar of our twisted faith. In the eyes of our deity, every act of horror and atrocity is a sacrament, a step closer to the realization of its divine will. And so, as we move through the night, enacting our dark rituals and spreading chaos and despair in our wake, we do so not out of malice, but out of devotion. For in the eyes of our God, there is no greater honor than to serve as its instruments of destruction. But heed my words, for the vampires I have faced are but the weakest of their kind. As they age, they grow in strength and cunning, becoming nigh unstoppable predators that strike fear into the hearts of mortal and immortal alike. Some of these ancient vampires have walked the earth for centuries, their thirst for blood unquenchable, their power unmatched by any living creature. They are the true masters of the night, and to face them is to court death itself. So, as you stand before me, know this, the path you tread is fraught with danger, and the creatures you seek to vanquish are far more formidable than you can imagine. But if you are to survive, if you are to stand against the darkness and emerge victorious, then you must be prepared to face the greatest challenge of your life. For the shadows hold secrets beyond your wildest nightmares, and in their depths lie creatures that defy reason and defy death itself. So tread carefully, my friend, for the night is long and full of terrors, and only the strong and the cunning will emerge unscathed. The title of Vanjik is not one bestowed upon me with reverence or admiration. No, it is uttered as a curse, a whispered epithet that speaks of fear and loathing. In the eyes of my kind, I am the black sheep, the outcast, the one they dare not speak of in polite company. For they see in me echoes of the legendary Van Helsing, the hunter of monsters, the scourge of the undead. They fear me, not for what I am, but for what I represent, a threat to their existence, a reminder of the fragility of their immortal reign. But I wear the name Vanjik with pride, for I am not ashamed of who I am or what I have become. I am a hunter of monsters, a protector of the innocent, and I will not rest until every last vampire lies vanquished at my feet. So let them whisper my name in fear and dread, let them curse the day they crossed paths with the Vanjik. For I am the darkness that hunts the night, the shadow that stalks the shadows, and in the end, it is they who shall tremble before me. Know this, my brethren, though we may share a name, a legacy, I am not you. I am a different breed, forged in the crucible of my own experiences, driven by my own convictions. When this war is won, when the darkness is banished from our midst, you will depart from my timeline. I will not suffer the burden of your presence any longer. This world is mine to safeguard, mine to protect, and I will not have it tainted by the shadows of your existence. So heed my words, my fellow Vanjikis, for I speak not out of malice, but out of necessity. Our paths may have crossed in this tumultuous time, but they shall diverge once more, never to intertwine again. End audio log.